I have this plant on my desk. I've never kept a plant alive in my life. If I have to do something like every day, I do a bad job at it. And I need to get better at that if I'm going to be effective here. I have a lot of theories about why this is. I don't know if you guys know Google Trends. But Google Trends is this awesome Google feature, Google product, where you can look at the volume of searches for any particular keyword over time. It really allows you to visualize the artist cycle. If you search for Daft Punk or Katy Perry or Lady Gaga or Coldplay, you name it, what you see is the artist cycle. You see these peaks and these valleys that correspond with touring, press, and album releases. I think that period is not only reflective, or rather this sort of cyclical nature is not only reflective of the current industry around how artists promote and release records, but I also think it's reflective of how artists operate themselves. And I think the artist cycle works really well for artists because there are these like hyper creative forces that get like really inspired and really excited about things and like go full force and like, you know, make the record and go on tour and like, and then burn out and then need to take like a year off. That artist cycle is very similar to how I've operated. I get really like creative and in the zone around that idea and I go full force and then like I burn out and get bored of it and then I'm done. The reason I have this plant here, that's not where I am in my life right now. Patreon is this thing that, you know, started 2.5 years ago and is working and it's amazing. I'm not gonna let my artist cycle ass ruin that. I'm gonna get better at doing things every day. For me, symbolically, a plant means I'm going to do everything I possibly can. I'm going to change myself to make this work. I'm going to grow as a person and I'm going to change how I do things and I'm going to change things that I thought were fundamental about myself. You can change anything about yourself. Also, just because I like the idea that I've never kept a plant alive, I'm going to keep a plant alive. I'm just going to do it. Kept alive since December 29th. We just hit January 29th, so I'm 30 days into this plant and it's looking pretty healthy. Do a Google Trends search of any artist. Check out the peaks and the valleys. I think it's an interesting thing to do. Cool.